Hello and welcome back to FX Street. Today we're going to be taking a look at MATIC. But before we actually dive deep into the technicals, I want to direct your attention to the FX Street YouTube channel. If you enjoy the content that we put out and to stay updated on the hottest trend in the cryptocurrency market, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. You can also follow us on Twitter at FXSCrypto. So, MATIC. On a one-day time frame and a log scale, MATIC price seems to be forming a falling wedge pattern, which is interesting considering it was forming an ascending or a rising wedge all along. Right, so the breakout from this, although the price kind of deviated above, this was a fake out, right? It set up a new all-time high, collected liquidity resting above the swing high around 2.69. And then proceeded to break lower, which is an actual breakout. And since this point, the MATIC price has dropped roughly 42%. And right now it's hovering around 1.43, which is a 32% drop. Right, so, and now that MATIC is like a breakout from this larger falling wedge, rising wedge, has formed a falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern, which is why I find this interesting. So, the theoretical targets, put the theoretical forecasts put the target at roughly $36, $37, assuming we kind of get something like this, back and then a breakout, retest. So 36%. Right, we'll put a theoretical target at roughly $2 for MATIC. But the theoretical target kind of ignores what's actually happening in the market, right? So for MATIC to ride 36%, at least Bitcoin needs to have, if not a week, probably even like 3-4 days of an upswing. The price doesn't retrace massively, but unfortunately, you see a massive upswing for Bitcoin, and the next day the price drops, retraces equally impulsively, or probably retraces in steps. Regardless, any and all upswings for Bitcoin have been met with equal selling pressure, right? Bitcoin is tightly bound and is consolidating in a range right now. So with that in mind, I don't see a 37% upswing for MATIC. But instead, what you can expect is for the price to sweep above these almost equal highs formed at roughly $1.71, right? So from the current position, this would be a 19% upswing. That is an attainable or a conservative target. Mainly because there is sell stop liquidity resting above this. Buy stop liquidity resting above these equal highs. On top of that, if you look at this particular green candle or an up candle, the price this is a supply zone. Mainly because of the impulse move that originated from this supply zone breached below the swing low formed on 24th Jan. Producing a market structure break. So this is a valid supply zone from a daily perspective. Let me just tag this as that. Right, so the daily supply zone kind of overlaps with this 1.71 target. So the upside for MATIC is really tough, for the lack of a better word. I think it's going to face a lot of trouble. It's going to face a lot of headwinds going higher. But a good thing is that the price is consolidating right now. It's going sideways around here. Right, so this sideways consolidation typically indicates a reduction in volatility, and such patterns or consolidations or when the price actually coils up is usually met with an explosive move. So if we happen to see an explosive move favoring the bulls, then there's a good chance MATIC price is going to slice through this supply zone extending from 1.65 to 1.88 and probably set up a swing high of roughly $32, right? So this would actually set up an equal high for MATIC. Not outside the realm of possibility. It is possible. To be precise, it is plausible, but It all depends on how explosive this breakout is going to be. Conservative target for MATIC are 1.71. An optimistic target for MATIC is roughly $2. Right. As for the downside, you get a clear picture from a weekly perspective. Price has already breached through this weekly support level. So now it's somewhere along this end. So I don't want to see price produce a daily, probably even a weekly candlestick close below 1.31. Right, so although that wouldn't necessarily invalidate the falling wedge, it would kind of produce, it could open the path for a further descent where the price kind of retests this falling wedge's lower trend line. In which case we could see a breakout occurring somewhere between 1.45 to 1.35. So downside, hopefully capped at 1.3, upside at 2.07. That's my take on MATIC. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.